Okay, so we are looking at the Geometry Unit 1B review. We have a test coming up next class, so we're going to focus on our parallel line angle relationships. So in this picture, I can circle these and erase them as I go. So we're looking at angle, oops, hang on one second. First one we're looking at is angle 1 and angle 2. When they are side by side like that, that's called a linear pair. They make a straight line. Okay, let's erase that one. The next one says we are going to look at 5 and 8. You'll notice they're on the same side of the lines, so it's called consecutive. And they're between the two parallel lines, so that is interior. So anytime they fall between these parallel lines, whether it's on either side, that is called interior. Okay, let's look at the next one. We have 4 and 8. So 4 and 8, you'll notice they're not touching both vertical lines at all. They're right next to each other. They share a vertex. They're diagonal from each other. That's called vertical angles. Okay, next one. We have 2 and 4. 2 and 4. They're on the same side, but they're not alternating sides. So we're just going to say this one has no relationship or none, it says. Okay. Next one we have is 7 and 5. These you'll notice are between the lines, so they are interior, but they're on opposite sides, so this is called alternate interior. Alternate interior angles. Okay, next we have 2 and 3. These are on opposite sides as well, so these are called alternate exterior angles. They're on the outside of the lines. Okay, the last one we have is 5 and 3. So you'll notice one of these is on the interior and one is on the exterior. These are called corresponding angles. Okay, so number 2 says name types of angles that are congruent. So some examples of types of angles that are congruent would be vertical angles, we have corresponding angles, we have alternate interior, and alternate exterior. Next one says choose 2 angles that are not congruent in the figure above. What is the relationship between those? So a couple choices here that I'm looking for is either a choice of linear pair, because those are not congruent, or a pair of consecutive interior. So you can choose either one. If you wanted to do linear pair, we could say 1 and 5. Or if we wanted to do consecutive interior, we could say 5 and 8. So just some options, you just had to choose one set. Alright, this next section says we're going to name the property, solve for x, and plug it back in. So in this picture, we are looking at angle 5 and angle 8. You'll notice these are on the same side. This is called consecutive interior angles. And consecutive interior angles equal 180 degrees. They are supplementary. So when I do my work here to solve for x, I'm going to say 11x plus 11 plus 6x plus 16 equals 180. We'll combine our like terms. We'll put our x's together and get 17x plus, then we'll do our other numbers. That would be 27 equals 180. We'll subtract the 27 to the other side and get 17x equals 153. And now we're going to divide by 17. And you get 153 divided by 17 is 9. X equals 9. So on this line I'm going to put 9. This one wants me to find measure 8. So if you go back up here, measure 8 equals 6 times 9 plus 16. Alright, let's work out number 5 together. Number 5, we have angle 7 and angle 3. These angles are called vertical angles. And vertical angles are congruent. So we're going to set these two things equal to each other. 24x plus 4 equals 100. We would subtract the 4 to the other side, so 24x equals 96. Divide by 24, we get x equals 4. We need to go back on that last line over here and put what angle 8 equaled. It was 6 times 9 plus 16. So that 6 times 9 plus 16 is 70. Okay. Alright, over here we found x to equal 4, and this time it says plug it back in for angle 7. So 24 times 4 plus 4. What is it? 24 times 4 plus 4. That equals 100. Okay, so hopefully that is a good start to working out some of these.